So you want to be a professional driver.
Red flag. Car 76, turn 1. Get him out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Should be all clear. You know, I'm being overly cautious and I need to not be.
It's a non-stop battle. A battle with your fear, a battle with the course, and a battle with the other drivers. The power and speed playing you in the seat. It's the best feeling on earth. I'm Vaughn Gittin Jr., Formula D champion. There's this race coming up, and I want you to enter.
It's not easy, bro.
I've borrowed this GTR for you. It's got some serious parts on it.
Now we got a race car.
Before you race, you gotta get some practice. Let's rock. Sick! This is a nice turnout. We got some Porsches, some Corvettes, a couple of GTRs, some real track day weapons out there. So finish strong and you'll earn enough to buy your own car. Good choice, man. This is where it all begins. From here, you have the chance to do all kinds of racing. If you want to reach the top, first you have to make a name for yourself at the grassroots level. Try out different disciplines like time attack or drifting. And soon you'll be ready for the GT3 or the Works Race Series. If you succeed there, you'll be ready for a seat in the GT1 World Championship. See these cool posters? They all hold events, and the numbers on each show the driver level you'll need to enter. You're starting at level 1 with entry-level modern D cars. By the time you hit level 16, you'll be a full-on GT1 World Championship driver. I think you've got some real talent. Let's see how far you can take it. Awesome driving. You just set your first record in Autolog. Autolog's where you can meet up with your friends in the Need for Speed community. And you'll be sent an alert at any time a new record is set. Your friends can recommend events and Autolog will suggest others in the recommend section. You can share photos and replays in the gallery. You may be alone behind the wheel, but Autolog opens up a world of community and rivalry. One more thing before you get started. We have to talk experience. Everything you do earns XP. Win more XP, and you'll get new cars and unlock more events. You'll take home extra cash and earn more options for vinyl, paint schemes, and rims. During a race, you'll earn more if you nail a perfect start from the grid, overtake another driver, or stick to the racing line. Then, after a race, you'll also earn XP bonuses. Bonuses are based on how you finished and how much you dominated the other drivers. They're also based on the objectives you've earned and whether you mastered the track. You can earn XP online too, when you battle your friends in versus modes or through Autolog. Basically, to earn XP, you want to fight hard, drive fast, and win as much as you can. Alright, customization is all about perfecting your car. You can transform your car from a stock showroom model all the way into a fire-breathing track monster. Upgrades are all about finding that perfect balance. You can choose to upgrade your suspension, tires, brakes. You can even swap out your engine. Visual customization lets you design your own look and share your personal style. If you really want to compete with the big boys, you'll want the full works conversion. Install enough upgrades and soon you'll be able to convert your production model into a straight-up race car. Once you start customizing, the possibilities are endless. See what works best for you and have fun. So you're the driver everyone's been talking about. I hear you've got what it takes to be a good drifter. Drifting is the art of controlled chaos. You're gonna throw your car into a slide and try to maintain it. Everyone starts on basic courses, but you step your game up and I'll take you to the mecca of drifting, Ebisu in Japan. Prove yourself and you'll get an invitation to Southern California's House of Drift, Irwindale Speedway. There's gonna be a serious battle for the championship. Win it and I'll give you my Monster Energy Falcon Tire Ford Mustang. Are you ready to rock? When drifting first hit the States, it was way underground. We broke the locks at the Nevada Freight Depot just so you can go practice drifting. This is just how I taught myself to drift, sliding around the open parking lot and just having some fun. And check this out. Drift Alliance was cool enough to lend you a sick S13 to thrash. Start by driving in a wide, counterclockwise circle around the pole. Turn in hard and increase the throttle. The goal here is to find the perfect amount of counter steer and throttle to maintain the drift. Too much throttle and you will spin. Too little and you will straighten up. This is all about being smooth. Hop in that S13 and let's go drifting. Nice work, you're killing it out there. Now we're gonna learn about linking drifts and changing direction. The best way to do this is practice some figure eights. As you approach the other side of the figure eight, quickly lift off the throttle and turn the wheel in the opposite direction. If you get in a bind and need to initiate drift or change direction in a hurry, you can turn in and yank the e-brake. It will lock up your back wheels and throw you into a drift. Careful, don't hold the e-brake too long or you will just spin out. All right, I want to see you link that figure eight. All right, Vaughn Gittin Jr. School of Drift final lesson is all about manjing. Manjing is essentially a slalom drift down a straight line. You'll be using weight transfer to initiate your drift here. Once you have some speed, initiate drift by tossing the car in one direction and quickly counter-steering the direction you want to drift. If you get in a bind, don't be scared to use the e-brake to help the car rotate quickly. Start slow and increase speed as you start to feel comfortable. Don't go too big too fast. For now, we'll keep it simple. Once you figure this out, I'll give you the whole yard to tear up however you want. After you've mastered all this, you will be on the drift circuit chasing that dream of becoming a pro. Bring your A game and don't expect me to go easy on you.
I'm Darren McNamara, driver of the Team Need for Speed DMAC 86. We're going to be driving cars from the 80s and 90s. Those classic rides tuners worked on for years, like my own A86 Corolla. When we built it, we tried to make the wildest hatchie out there. Thing's got a rotary engine transplant and it's stripped down to 1,700 pounds. It puts out more than 500 horsepower. We've got races lined up at the Nordschleife, one of the toughest, most dangerous circuits anywhere. As well as at Suzuka, where a heap of Grand Prix champions have been crowned. So if you can win at places like that, you'll be in great shape for a world championship of your own. And you know what? I'll even put my DMAC 86 on the line. Win the championship, and it's yours.
That? That's the sound of all-American muscle. I hope you can handle it. I have tons of experience with these cars. I drive a Mustang as a pro drifter, and my new project, the RTRX, is a '69 Ford Mustang with a 5-liter V8. Seriously, it's one bad machine. We've got a lot of drivers looking at the podium. You're gonna fight it out in some real beasts from the past and the present. Check this out. I put up the RTRX as a top prize in the Muscle Championships. So come on, let's see if you got what it takes to win big with American muscle.
you've been making some real progress out there. I'm Chris Rado, U.S. Time Attack champion, professional speed demon, and lover of all things fast. Boom! Time Attack isn't like circuit racing. It doesn't matter who crosses the line first. You need to nail one lap and one lap only. You want to build and tune the car to crank out lap times. If I were you, I'd drop the weight, get better suspension and brakes, and don't forget about the massive horsepower you're going to need. If you become Time Attack champion, I'll even give you my all-wheel drive Scion TC. I built it to be the fastest Time Attack car in the world. It's got over 1,000 horsepower and creates more downforce than the hand of God. What do you think? You down? Or what? I'm Tommy Milner. I drive a BMW M3 GT for Ray Hall Letterman Racing. I've been a professional since 18, and let me tell you, endurance races are a serious test of your concentration. You'll need to switch up your strategy because these races aren't won on the first lap. The trick is to stay consistent and keep your pace. And above all, don't quit. It's a war, not a battle. Good news is you get to log some serious time on tracks like Nürburgring and Spa, and it'll prepare you well for the FIA GT1 World Championship. Fight your way to the top, and you can have my BMW M3 GT. So stay focused out there, and good luck.
Welcome to the FIA GT3. I'm Patrick Sutherland. I've been a car nut since I was 5. I drive the BMW Z4 GT3 for Team Need for Speed. GT3s are purebred race cars, just a few steps below the GT1 level. The competition is fierce. You're gonna have to prove yourself on some of the world's toughest circuits. Places like Silverstone, where the maggot Specus complex is one of the most demanding sets of turns in racing. Take top prices in GT3, and you'll show everyone you're ready for a seat in GT1. Oh, and I also offered my Z4 to whoever becomes the FIA GT3 champ. It's very quick, very intense. Let's get started.
I'm Mad Michael Deck. I've been building crazy Mazda rotaries since I was a teenager. You've done some good work in the modern classes. Now it's time for the Works Championship. This is a whole different world. Every car's been maxed out. My Works car is a Mazda FC RX-7 20B turbo-powered beast. It's reinforced, lightweight, wide body kit. It's fully sick. It just oozes style. From what I hear, you're pretty good. Maybe good enough for a seat in a GT1 car. And I ain't gonna make it easy. See you out there, dude. Watch yourself.
Congratulations. You've certainly come a long way. GT1 is the absolute elite, mate. The drivers, the vehicles, the tracks, they're all world class. You may remember me. It's me, Jamie Campbell-Walter. I've watched you since you started. I think you're good enough to make a run at the GT1 World Championship. Right then. From now on, you'll need to worry about passing me. I'm in the Sumo Power GTR. I've got a standing offer that anyone knocks me into second deserves to take it home. So it could be yours. Let's get on the grid. This is going to be good. Congratulations. You've come a long way. You went from track day cars to the highest level of GT racing. This is no small victory, you know. Some of the tracks you've driven, some of those cars. Every driver dreams of standing where you are right now. You've earned my GTR. It's yours. Take it.